George.
And I'm Owen, and this is your Oakview News. Now let's get into birthdays with this man right here.
All right, hello, Joel. I hear it was your birthday a couple weeks ago. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what did you do for your birthday?
Well, I didn't do much. I just stayed at home, ate some cake. That's pretty good. Yeah.
And when was your birthday?
It was September 8th. So.
Okay.
Pretty
Did
long.
you get any presents?
Yeah, I got a bike for my birthday. So.
Okay. Thank you, Joel.
Hello, Oakview. We're here with Devario. When was your birthday? When is your birthday?
September 30th.
What are you gonna do for your birthday?
Probably just go to the beach or something.
You seem very positive today, Owen.
Yes, I am. You aren't either. Now are you?
No, the character trait this week is positive mental attitude. Now let's get to more on that with Giuseppe.
Our character trait of the week is having a positive mental attitude. Let's go see what some people think having a positive mental attitude means.
Getting all your homework done and turning it in on time.
Being happy.
Being nice to one another.
By being nice and showing like who you really are and being
always cheering people on.
having a positive attitude is like not being down on stuff like that you're gonna do, and being happy about doing stuff like that.
Hey, George, have you realized that we got a new principal?
Well, yes, I have, Owen.
Well, let's get to Teacher of the Week with Ryan and Kazai.
Mrs. Manzo, what was one thing you were looking forward to coming to Oakview?
Oh, one thing I was looking forward to coming to Oakview was having some actual good conversations with students, because where I was before, they were a little bit tinier than you guys. So sometimes I had to worry about them crying or maybe peeing their pants, but I don't have to worry about that with you guys. So I was excited about a little bit more mature student.
What's a major difference between being in elementary school versus being one at Oakview?
Well, I think you as a middle school student have developed already some habits, whether they be good or bad, but hopefully good study habits and routines, like to come in and put your stuff in your locker, whereas an elementary school student doesn't know any of those. We have to teach them how to walk in the hallway, how to go to their locker, the morning routines, so that way the middle school student is a little bit different than the elementary student.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I live in the Lake Orion area. I have 2 kids. They go to Walden. My husband's a teacher at the high school, and he also coaches basketball. I like to exercise and read books. I'm a very avid reader, and I like to spend time with my family.
Okay, you've been at Oakview for a week now. What's something you like so far?
I like that the kids are very respectful. Let's hope we continue that. The staff is really an amazing staff. Everybody is so nice, and they really have the best interests of students in the forefront all the time. They're constantly thinking about students. So I'm really excited about meeting more parents and getting to know students' names. At my old school, I knew everybody's name, so it's hard for me not to know students' names and call them by their name. So I'll try, but if I get the wrong name, sometimes you'll just go with it. They'll just tell me, oh, but that's not my name. So I really like the students and the staff. It's really a welcoming community.
Who are you rooting for, Walden or Oakview?
Oh, why is that question so popular? Well, of course, I want all Lake Orion schools to be successful. And of course, I want my own children's teams to be successful. And I would like all of Oakview teams to be successful. So I'm rooting pretty much for a good game in anything. And I want to see good sportsmanship and the ability to be friends on and off the court. But in the end, I know someone has to win, but the good competition will be a nice thing to see.
Have you been to the Media Center since school started?
Yes, I have, Owen. They got some really great books in there.
Yeah. Now let's get to the Media Center with Ms. Pierce.
Hi everybody, it's Emily, and today I'm here with Mrs. Pierce. And Mrs. Pierce, do you have any news for us?
I do have some news for you, Emily, and everyone else at Oakview. We have some new books arriving. In fact, by the time this news program airs, new arrivals will have been here for a little while. I ordered some new horror fiction because that's what was requested the most during Media Center orientations last week. So come on in and look for some of those great new horror fiction titles. I also ordered some sequels to some popular series. The Vietnam series and the World War II series by Chris Lynch. We had a couple new novels in each of those. And then the Cinder series, her new book, Fairest. I ordered that as well, so that'll be here in the Media Center. And then Fate of 10, which is the newest book in the I Am Number 4 series. That's here also. So come on in and check them out. If you want to be kept up on all of the new books that we get here in the Media Center, be sure to follow us on Instagram and on Twitter. That's where I like to announce the new books that we get first. Also, we're starting a book club here at Oakview. It'll be a Gap club, so make sure that you look at the Gap bulletin board in the main hallway across from the cafeteria to learn more about how to join. We'll meet on Wednesdays starting September 30th after school in the Media Center. And there's just one more thing I want to talk to Oakview about today, Emily. It's a book called El Deafo. It is a Newbery Honor book, and it's also a graphic novel by Cece Bell. It's about a 4-year-old girl named Cece who gets meningitis, and that meningitis causes her to become partially deaf. And because of that, then she has to wear a hearing aid. Now today, hearing aids have become very small, so that if someone had to wear one, you probably wouldn't even notice. Well, back in the 1970s, when this book takes place, the hearing aid that Cece has to wear is pretty big, and it's noticeable. She has to wear it around her neck, and that makes her self-conscious at school. At first, she goes to a special school for deaf children, but then eventually the decision is made that Cece will go to a public school. And that causes some anxiety for Cece. She wants to find a true, honest friend that will treat her just like everyone else. She just wants to be treated normally. She does find a few friends. One of them is a little bit bossy. I think we've all had bossy friends before, right? Bossy friend she spends time with because she doesn't have anyone else to spend time with, but she's in search of another good friend. The next friend that she finds speaks really loudly to her all the time. The friend is sensitive to Cece being deaf, but she overcompensates for that and says, "Hi, Cece," all of the time, which is completely unnecessary. So the book is all about Cece's adventures as she's growing up, a little bit different from the rest of her classmates. It's a great read. I found it pretty fun. And the title, El Deafo, and the cover here, you can see she looks like a superhero. I'll let you read the book to figure out what the heck the title and her superhero outfit have to do with her story. One more fun fact about the author, Cece Bell. I found out that she's married to Tom Engelberger, who is also a famous author. He wrote those Origami Star Wars books. So if you're interested in El Deafo or any of Tom Engelberger's books, come on into the Media Center. Did you have any questions, Emily?
Nope, not really.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Ms. Pierce.
Of course. See you next time.
Now let's slide on over to Rosie and Jack with the rules and a top couple tips for our 6th graders.
Not get into it in the first place.
Be cool.
Probably the Tigers game, because I like baseball.
The color run.
Sort of hated me for twerking on them, so yeah, that's something I did.
Oh, alright. Your favorite memory from the 6th grade?
Probably twerking on a lot of people.
My advice for 6th graders is to be resourceful, talk to your teachers, talk to your parents, talk to other students, and to also be organized. If you have organization, you can plan out what you're going to do and also stay ahead of the game. If you have any questions at any time to be successful, come see your counselor or talk to me or one of the people in the office.
Well, that was interesting. Let's go to sports with Joe.
Oh, hey, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Hi.
Katie, and I'm reporting here with the 7th grader football players. Let's see how they are liking Oakview football so far. So Dominic, how are you liking Oakview football so far?
Joe, I mean, it's great. You know, I love it. It's a great sport, and it's fun to be out there.
Thank you. Now Ethan, how are you liking Oakview football?
I'm loving it. I like scoring touchdowns and hitting people. Yeah, it's great.
Hi, I'm here with Lauren, and I'm gonna ask her how she is liking Oakview cross country so far.
I like Oakview cross country because I love running and going through the woods and all that stuff.
Okay, thank you. I'm here with Adam Tisch of the cross country team, and I am here to ask him how the coaches are this year. Do you like your coaches this year?
Yes, they're pretty good.
Is there anything you don't like about your coaches?
Not really.
That's good. Hi, I'm here with Andrew Nolan, and I'm gonna ask him how he did at the Holly cross country meet. How did you do at the Holly cross country meet?
I got 3rd place.
Congratulations. How many miles do you put in each week?
I don't know, maybe 10 to 15.
That's a lot. Do you have to run fast to be a cross-country runner?
Well, everyone has different paces, but you just have to push yourself. That's good.
Thank you.
Did you have a nice summer, George?
Why, yes, I did, Owen.
I did too. I got a bird named Winter.
Well, that was Owen's summer. Let's get to more summer moments with Cassidy.
The most exciting thing was probably a trip that I had a chance to take to Turkey and to see a part of the world that I'd never seen before. Yeah, that's it.
What's your favorite thing about summer?
Oh, favorite thing about summer, that's almost impossible to narrow down. I love being able to stay up late. I love bonfires. I love being able to have friends over on weekdays and not worry that I'm not getting enough sleep. I love not having to pack a lunch every day. And I love spending time with my son all day.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Probably go to the beach and stuff. That sometimes it'll be nice and cool outside, so you don't have to drive. All right, thank you. What's your ride?
Staying up late and not having homework.
Thank you.
No school.
What else?
I liked hanging out with friends. It was very fun and
All right, thank you. Favorite part about summer?
no school all day. Let's go.
All right, thank you.
Nice text, George. I really like that picture. Let's get the text messages with Keziah and Emily.
Earlier this week, we interviewed Mrs. Cutchin on the book Rules. We asked her what her inspiration for getting the book was and what we can expect from the book.
Well, Mrs. Pierce helped me pick this book, and we chose this book because we were looking for something that would help Oakview students learn about disabilities or a theme or a message, and as you should know by now, Rules has that. It talks a lot about the disabilities with autism and other things, and we really liked the message that this book had, so that's why we chose it.
And what can we expect from this book?
Hopefully you can expect a lot of things. Hopefully you'll start to be able to look and see that sometimes we're misguided when we think that people perceive us based on the other people that are around us. Sometimes we worry too much about that, and we don't need to. I also think that just the idea of rules in general is a great topic to talk about, because the rules that the book sets for David are just really great rules that we should be following in life. So I hope that it gets you to think about people with disability, think about the rules in your life, you know, understand that they're all there to make us great and better people.
Okay, please stop. You're making me laugh. Let's get the funny videos with Joel.
Thank you.